Alicia has read all the letter. She has to decide what she has to do. The knight tell her she don't have to decide right now. They know that this is burden to Lady Alicia as well. Alicia was glad. The knight has understand their situation right now. She thanked the knight for his understanding. The old servant of Alicia thought this is awkward situation. Both Guider household, who approach with marriage proposal as the excuse, or Bayezid household, who use protection as bait. There is nobody that Lady Alicia can fully trust. Alicia look at Vlad and smile. She tell her it's been a while since she has seen him. She tell him the job he has taken on now is not too burdensome for him. Vlad tell her he will do his best for her, and this is the order he get. He want to do well in this mission. They get surprised after hearing him. The old knight thought there is someone who can support Lady Alicia without any condition or schemes. After hearing this, she smile. She thank him for his kind words. She tell him to show her the handkerchief she has give him. She need to clean it, since Vlad is carrying it all this time. Vlad put his hand on his armor and trying to take the handkerchief out of it. Alicia was happy for looking at him. He'd been keeping it previously deep in his breastplate. He'd take his hand out, but there is two handkerchiefs in his hand. She look at the handkerchief. As Vlad get confused from looking at other handkerchief, he trying to separate it. Suddenly the wind blows and the handkerchief has gone from his hand. He don't understand what happened. Alicia has taken the handkerchief from his hand. Vlad and the mysterious voice, both of them, don't see his hand. She tell him this is not the handkerchief she give him. Vlad just tell her one of his friend give this to him and it's actually the one he was using. She read the name and asked him, is the friend of his actually a woman? Vlad tell her they grow up together and smile. She also smile and make a angry face. Vlad don't understand what is happening. He just happily talking to her. The knight and her old servant look at him. They thought he is an idiot. Why did he telling her all of this? He finally looked at them. The knight was angry and the old servant was shocked. Vlad has finally understand that he messed something again. They leave from there. The knight tell him he never see a stupid like him and was the stupidest out of everyone he's seen. Has he ruining all the things Sir Joseph has prepared with a single handkerchief? Vlad tell him he was sorry and he don't know it would work out like this. The knight was angry and wanted to punch him as hard as possible. He let go his anger as Vlad was turning 18-year-old this winter, and he has become knight as well. The knight tell him to leave from there, but Vlad was still standing there. He tell Vlad why was he standing? Or did he wants to get beating like old times? Vlad tell him it will be better for him to get beating as he feels better. The knight tell him if he don't leave from there, he don't hold back his power and beat him to death. Vlad bowed to him and run from there as fast as possible. The knight thought what he can do about his stupidity. Vlad has entered his room and closed the door. He looked behind and gets surprised. All the knight has gathered in his room as they has prepared the alcohol and glass. They all looking at him. Vlad asked them, why are they looking at him? They all are smiling. They tell they have seen a hero, the hero that carrying two women in a single chest. They want to give their respect to such man in their life. Vlad tell them he wanted to be alone. They all tell they have to give him some room, as their youngest is totally unique from start. It looked like Vlad has to leave from there. As they all started to make fun of him for his mistake he did before, Vlad gets angry after hearing them, but he can't do anything about them. He leave from there. As he walking on hallway, he talked to the mysterious voice. As why did things get mess up? As the handkerchief was happy to be there. He wanted to better as this is his first mission after become knight. As they all just making fun of him, the voice tell him this is nice. As he saw this is not contempt, but affection. As all knights has accepted him as one of them, Vlad also knows that whether it be back alley or high-class knights, They all look same to him. Well, what can he do when the water is already spilled? He look at the hill, the tree he saw before. It'd been a while since he go there. Alicia was upset. He don't know Vlad was this dumber. She thought even he, lacking in common knowledge. How can he keep the handkerchief that another woman gave him? His servant tell her he has cleaned the handkerchief all the time. She tell this is just a common sense. He tell her it is not a common sense. Not for boys at his age. As she ask why is that, he tell Vlad has taken all the dangerous mission all the time. But it was clean it all the time, as Vlad has taken special care of it. As it means that he's that pure-hearted, at last unlike others, he lifted his sword for Alicia, and without any ulterior motives. As Alice thought that was true, her old servant look at window and tell her to look at it. Vlad was praying under the tree. He tell Vlad was a treasure that the Bayezid household taken care of. Alice thought Vlad has not changed much from back then. She gets surprised. She saw a man has walking toward Vlad. His servant has realized who was it. He tell the other servant to look for Serjair. This is an emergency. The man was Ishvan from Guider household, and he was walking toward Vlad with smile. With this, today's episode is ended. See you on next episode. Thanks for watching my video. For more video, like and subscribe to my channel.